First of all, guys, if you are looking to get any FIFA coins, check out U7 Buy. They're giving away 10 million coins and some of you may even get 14% off. Just make sure to use code RECALL when you purchase to enter in and get your extra 5% off. What is going on, guys? If you are new around here, make sure to drop a like down below. And of course, subscribe if you are new. All you got to do if you want to be in for a chance of winning the PS5 or the new Xbox, the copy of FIFA 22, the 12,000 FIFA points, or the iArmor 37-inch monitor is subscribe. Of course, once we hit 10k, we'll immediately be giving away a copy of FIFA 22, and then that will be given just before the FIFA 22 release, so we'll do that just in time for enough of you to enter. But then we will have 3 of those being given away, so the PS5 or Xbox, the monitor and the FIFA points will all be as part of a giveaway. We'll start at 10k, but we'll actually finish when we hit a few other requirements. So if you do want to be involved, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe, and of course support the channel as much as you can. If you want to be in the Discord, drop me a message, but let's get into it. So guys, we've got a few teams to be looking at today. We are looking at, first of all, the wonderful, well, I was going to say Juventus, is actually Piemonte Calcio there. So we're just going to have a look at their rare golds first of all. Now, I believe rare golds are still pretty high up at the minute compared to what they'd usually be just because of SBCs. I think everyone's preparing for obviously the player picks and then also the Liga Santander guaranteed packs. We do have a lot of packs coming our way at the minute where you do need, for the SBCs, quite a few players who are rare. So obviously rare prices are a little bit up compared to what they'd usually be. So 1.1 for these doesn't seem too bad. Of course, EA Tax is gonna, oh, I don't know how we got that one because that did actually lag proper, but that one there is going to get us a few hundred coins profit. Obviously EA Tax on 1.3, how I work it out is 10% is 130, so you're half that, so it'll be 65 for coins, which means we make 100, is it 235 off that snipe, so not too bad straight off the bat. Pretty much one search in, we got that one. Buffon there as well. I mean, this might be quite a good method, guys. I mean, we've tried it out earlier. I didn't realise it was popping this much. Buffon obviously goes for a little bit more than I believe that's McKenzie, the USA guy. He's always been the cheapest on their team. Weirdly enough, I think at Barca, Dest has always been the cheapest. McKenzie's been the cheapest here. It just seems like the USA players are always pretty cheap, but I think it's because a lot of them are quite low rated. Pulisic in Chelsea as well, but I'm thinking next season Pulisic will maybe get quite a few special cards. I've been seeing a little bit of Chelsea football recently. I don't watch too much football at the moment, but I've seen a little bit of what Chelsea have been doing. I do think maybe they might contest City next season. So if they do, we might see some big Pulisic cards. I do think in FIFA, I'd like to see a nice Werner card next year that's more realistic on how he actually plays, along with some other nice cards like a Ziyech, a Mount. I think Mason Mount definitely deserves a big card, and I am quite a big fan of Mendy, the keeper. He, like, everything I've seen of him was brilliant. So from my perspective, he seems like a pretty solid player for them, and I think he's probably going to do a lot. So hopefully we get like a nice, maybe another, you know, we used to have Courtois at Chelsea on FIFA. Maybe we're going to get like a nice high-rated keeper in Mendy. I reckon he probably warrants an 84 at the minute in terms of ability, so he's definitely better than De Gea at the moment. I'm not saying that all around he's better than De Gea, but right now what he's doing at the minute definitely is. Now for this one here, you've got Milan and you've got gold rares and you've got midfielders who are pretty low valued there, but if you go over to defender, it does raise the price a little bit there. Obviously you're looking at, so guys, the sponsor of today's video is going to be Foot Champions 666 on Twitter. They're a service where they will play your division rivals games, your squad battles games, or even your weekend league games for you. Obviously they would charge a certain price, so if you contact them, if that is something you guys are interested in, you can check them out here on Twitter. So obviously they will play all those games for you. They do have a very good success rate. They are quite good at FIFA, definitely a lot better than me, so make sure you go check them out. But let's get on with the video. Cheapest one coming in at around 1.4, so we've got Tomori here who you can sell on at 1.6. Realistically, you're probably going to be able to get quite a few more better snipes using the defender one. More better, not quite good English, but you're going to get better snipes going for the defender one rather than the midfielder, just because you've got a bigger bracket for you to make profit in. If you have a look at the defenders available as well, you've obviously got Tomori, you've got Hernandez, you've got Romagnoli, who if you can get a snipe on any of these players, you are absolutely buzzing. I do feel like these guys have, I feel like that Hernandez player card is updated. I don't know if that's a recent thing. I'm pretty sure it didn't look like that before. But I like the way they update the face of the players. It kind of makes you feel like they're actually doing something to the game. which is rare at the minute anyway. I do like Team of the Season though. I apologise for the lack of content for a couple of days. I'm trying over today and tomorrow to get quite a few pre-recorded, so you guys won't have that again. I'll be doing FUT Champs hopefully every other weekend over Team of the Season, and also maybe give you some streams there. I am definitely going to do FUT Champs every week next year. What I didn't do this year really was start off well, which is why I didn't carry on very much. But I'm going to have, I think, a couple of days off work around the release. Sorry, I'm absolutely knackered. Around the release of FIFA this year to get me, I don't know what is going on, the snipes aren't even happening, but around the release of FIFA just to get me the chance. It does seem like maybe the midfielders were coming up a little bit more. Maybe we don't do the defender one with this one. Let's have a look at what the attackers are looking like just to see. Maybe we've got a better price range on them. But as I was saying, yeah, I'll probably take off a little bit of time around work around the start of the FIFA 22 season. Maybe like 2 or 3 days. Give me the chance to really get ready. First FUT Champs, I do want to be smashing it straight off the bat. I want to really go in next season with FIFA, because I think it would be more fun to get some streams going with you guys and things like that, because I can't really get as many streams without paying champs. It gives you more packs to stream, so I can do a stream every Thursday if I want, or save those packs and do a weekend stream every week, so that's always quite a positive thing to do. We got Rebic there on a very good snipe, so I can see these guys are realistically going for 2k. We picked him up there for 1 point, I think it was like 1.2 or 1.3, so that's a nice snipe there. We're going to snipe at 1 point, I'd say 1.7, just to guarantee ourselves a little bit of extra profit. If you go at 1.8, you do guarantee profit, like though that is still profit technically on every snipe, but you've got less of a bracket. So this way, if we try sell it at 2 and it doesn't sell, we can sell it at 1.9 and still make profit. So it's always, I don't know what's going on with my controller. I'm pretty sure it's like battered. I think, I don't know what it is, but the new controller just doesn't seem to work with the old Xboxes, because I've got an Xbox Series, I haven't got a, is it a Series or it's just the Xbox S? The Xbox One S I think it is. So I don't have the Series S or the Series X or the new one, but I've got a near to new one. How are they? You need to, guys, get on this forward filter, because this is ridiculous. You've got Rebic and Ronaldo. I am knackered, obviously. You've got Rebic and Ibrahimovic coming up like 300-400 coins. Both the snipes so far we've seen have been 300-400 coins under what they're valued at. This doesn't make sense. Let's have a look. See if we can get one more. 3, 2, 1. We're going to move on. We're moving on to a league we don't really touch very often. So it's an interesting league to have a look at. We're looking at Liga NOS. We'll be looking at Porto and Benfica. So first of all, let's have a look at Benfica. Look at their rare golds. I think with these guys, you might be looking at more non-rares, because I believe their rares are absolutely dirt value. So let's have a look. Yeah, so you're literally looking very, very, very low for the value of those guys. Let's have a look. We've got golds there. This may be a non-rare filter around 600. So let's have a look. 600 there. You got a couple. See what we got at 650, 700. I think they'll realistically sell on around 700, but obviously we want to snipe them at around, I'd say 550, to make sure that if we're selling at 700, we're guaranteed an easy 100 coin profit. So what we'll do is we'll see if we can pick up a couple of these, then we'll move over to Porto. I think Porto has a few more rare gold players, so it might be a little bit easier. But we do like to have some price ranges. At least we're not all sort of 1 to 2k. At least this one's a little bit cheaper. For those of you guys, I know there are still some of you guys who are struggling with sort of even getting to 100k. So obviously you're watching the content for that. Sometimes it's not easy to do filters with a k. So maybe this gives you a little bit of a better bracket there. Let's have a look. So there's nothing coming up at 600. It just seems like there's nothing being listed. So we're going to do a little bit more before we move over. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh, we also did snipe too late. Oh. It's a sticky one. It is a sticky one, guys. We do get shafted a little bit on this channel. But let's have a look at Porto. See if we can get a Porto snipe in there. So their golds are looking like maybe cheaper. Let's have a look at 650. Okay, maybe they're not. So they are going for about the same amount. So that one there would have been a good snipe. So let's have a look at 500. I'd say 550 is probably an alright mark to be sitting at. We'll do a few of these, then we'll have a look at their rare golds, and then we'll call it a day. Of course, from tomorrow, back on daily uploads, well, from today, but I had a few days off. My bad. I have been training a lot recently. If you guys follow me over on Instagram, you see I've been doing a lot of gym stuff. I do want to get the second channel out for 10k so that you guys can see a little bit more of what I do outside of YouTube, because I feel like there's quite a lot to show you content wise, like I can do, and I feel like it would also push me to do more stuff. Like if I'm not a vlog going, but a little bit of a vlog going, give me a little bit of motivation to do a little bit more stuff there. Now we're going to move over. I don't know why I've taken that off. We're actually just going to move over to the rare golds there, just to see what they're looking like, see if there's anything a little bit tastier there. Probably not going to be at 550, is it? Let's have a look at 850, 950. Okay, 950 is not a bad point for them to be selling for. Let's have a look. There's a few pages of Diaz's at 950. There's a couple under at 900. Let's have a look at 850, 800 mark. Right, can we get a few of these? Right, we're going to do... Oh, straight off the bat, we've got Otavio. We've missed it, but I feel like a sniper coming up straight away probably shows a sign of a more, probably a better method, I'd say. A more better method. I can't. Why am I speaking so bad today? Right, I'm sorry if my speech or my explanations have been trash, but I've basically just been extremely tired, like so tired for... I went to bed at 5 basically last night, which is why I probably won't stay up for the Saunders fight tonight. I'm going to have to watch that in the morning. It's 5 o'clock, man. It takes it out of you. See, like I can't even hack a video. So since we've been kicked out, we'll call it a day, guys.